So we are here at the M&M's Lounge at KTUphoria. I'm Astra, and I've got my great friends Lucas Prata and Reina hanging out with me today. How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I'm excited.
I'm super excited. We're celebrating 25 years of KTU. How crazy.
It's amazing.
I'm 27, so it's been a long time.
I mean, you look good for 27,
Thank
man.
you, thank
So,
you.
all right, we got to go back in the day when you guys were part of what we called Beatstock. Let us know about a memory that stands out to you from that time.
Wow, there's just so many.
There they are.
I mean, it started out with me with George Lamont as a dancer. So I did about 10 Beatstocks as a backup dancer. So I guess my most memorable would be the first time I actually got to be on this stage as an artist and not dancing for someone else. But he definitely paved the way for me. But that was my most memorable moment, was just hearing my name being introduced in front of. I grew up in Long Island, so it was a big thing for me. So that was my moment for sure.
And Reina?
I think it was just a moment when you drop your mic and you go to the audience, you sing, and you hear thousands of voices coming back at you. that was like, that's still a moment. I was watching video from one of the songs from one of the Beatstocks, and it still brought a tear to my eye because it's amazing. Everybody is just so united, and music brings everybody together, and that was an amazing moment.
You know, it's funny you say that because I was going to bring that up, that this far in, and I'm talking years in, your songs are still so big. People sing along. How does it make you guys feel to know that many, many years after the songs came out, that they're still making an impact to people?
I feel like we did something right. We chose the right song. My songs have always been like the soundtracks of people's lives, whether it be makeups, breakups. It's always been stuff that resonated with me, lyrics that did. So the fact that it still stands to this day, I did something right.
I agree 100%. Timeless music has always been something that I've always wanted to create. And I think I have a few of them that are still going. I get messages and videos from weddings every weekend across the country of people dancing to my songs at their special moment, their big days, their weddings, their sweet 16s. So it kind of happened on its own, but that was a dream of mine, to have a timeless song, and I think I have a few of them. So you can't make that up. So.
And you guys also have a song together.
Yes,
We do.
Yes, we do.
We do.
Is there any chance that you think that there would ever be, like, I'm not going to say a recreation, but a possibility that you guys can kind of regroup and do something for now?
With that song, or with
just in
oh,
general.
in general?
Yeah.
Oh, there's always a
always a
possibility. Absolutely. She's like
Yeah.
the sister I never had. We've been on the road for so many years. We did the Love Tour, which was wedding after wedding after
Oh my
wedding.
God, that's right.
The song
God.
became a huge
Yeah.
wedding song, and the ballad version, they will dance to it as their first song.
Yeah.
And we also performed the dance version of it, which played on KTU a lot. I think it was the #1 song here
Yeah.
on KTU. So that song will live on forever, I think, because it says everything you want to say to the person you love. First.
Conversation.
No, not the word. Love of my life.
Yes,
Love of my life. You think I'm gonna recite the lyrics now? But
I thought you were doing
love of my life. I mean, I'm a married man now. I have a child now, and let me tell you, that song resonates with me on both sides. So, and it resonates with a lot of people. So, that lyric, Janice Robinson wrote that song, who did Dreamer.
And Jack Elliott did the
Yeah,
production.
she's an incredible songwriter, and maybe we'll sing it tonight.
It's possible.
All right.
You get both of us in a place, 25th anniversary, anything is possible.
I mean, absolutely. So what can we expect to see when you guys take the stage tonight?
Nerves. No, I'm kidding. No. It's been a while. I haven't done Jones Beach in over 10 years, and it just kind of flew by.
Yeah.
So to be back here I'm from Long Island. I live in Florida now. So to be back here in this environment, a place that I've come to since I was a kid, and to be able to rock the stage and then to do it again 10 years later, and listen to the fans, like she said, sing along. Like, you don't even need a microphone sometimes, and that's the
Amazing.
best feeling in the world.
I know, the energy you guys feel is just incredible.
Yeah.
And now let's take it back a little bit. I know you guys were performing at a lot of the clubs here in the tri-state. Tell me your top 3 favorite clubs that you guys performed at over the years.
Are we going to get in trouble if we miss
I'm probably
anybody?
gonna get in trouble, but I would say one of my top favorite memories is Sound Factory.
Ooh, yes.
Because, I was definitely blessed to have songs that were club songs as well as for radio. So, that's the genius of Hex Hector and Jonathan Peters. So that for me was amazing. Walking in, I remember my first show that I did with Find Another Woman. It was 6:30 in the morning. And when somebody told me, like, people are going to be there, I'm like, who's going to be at a club at 6:30 in the morning? How naive I was. But
That's when the party starts.
Basically, I was a total babe in Clubland. And the moment I walked in, the walls were sweating and people were just everywhere. And I was like, oh my God, this place is packed. It was the most amazing feeling ever. And then I guess the second time when I did No One's Gonna Change You. And I came there, and I think it was one of the members of the band Kiss was there. And I was like, this is amazing. Like, he came, was like, hi, how you doing? I want to see you perform this live. And I was like, you would see me? But yeah, that was amazing. I mean, there's not... Those moments stick out because those are like standout moments alone. But I think all the clubs, from the Shore to like Queens, and they just hold such a special place in our heart. And people, the DJs...
It's all about
amazing.
the DJs. Without the DJs, we wouldn't have had a career because both of our careers started in mix show.
Yeah.
So mix show, we used to break records, and then the programmer would say, "Wow, that thing's working." Like so without the DJs, we would have never had a break. But I'm going to go back to your question. 3 clubs, ready? DNA in Astoria.
Okay.
Craziest spot in Queens, without a doubt. I'd say Soundgarden, which became Rise in Lodi, New Jersey. You can't beat that place. Best sound system in the country, in my opinion. And then I'd have to go with Mirage in Westbury, where there's 4,000 people on the dance floor, and I would perform there like every 2 months. So those 3 clubs, they were all great, but those 3 clubs stand out to me. And I did so many shows there. And DNA, I used to drive myself there and literally do it for free in the beginning. And to hope that somebody would actually want me to come back. And it all kind of started from there. So the nightclubs, the DJs, for artists like us that got a chance to break in the mix shows in the clubs, and then to actually get on stations like KTU and Z100 and have hit songs, it really is amazing that the DJs are the reason why.
And I'm going to bring it to that one. Tell me some of your favorite DJs over the years on KTU.
Oh, my God.
Since we are celebrating 25 years, you've got a lot to choose from.
Oh, my God. I would say Vic, Speedy, The Morning Show with Goomba.
I would say, mix show DJs or like jocks?
Either or.
Well, they all had such a big part in my life, in my career. Riddler would play my song, and then Vic would say, play it again. And I'd be at the gym at 9 o'clock at night and hearing Vic say, play that one again. And I'm like, wait, twice? And that's how New York got to know who I was, because these guys made it like part of their job to, like, if they really believed in a song like our songs, they made the audience like really believe it as well. And it just kind of stuck, And those guys, they're all great. Little C, Johnny Buds, they were all a part of breaking our music on the mix shows. And without them, I don't know where we'd be, to be honest with you.
Well, before we let you go, let us know what it is about KTU that has changed your life.
It was truly the beat in New York. It really, really was. I mean, I would hear my song as we're driving in, going to a club, and then I would see the banners when we pull up, and the party patrols would be everywhere, and the fans would be singing and right there. And it's because they heard it every day, all day on radio. And then because I would do so many radio shows. I'd do a Thanksgiving show, and then I'd do a regular. So KTU was really, really instrumental in me being who I am today. So I thank you, KTU.
For me, growing up in Queens and Long Island and dreaming of being on this huge station, I mean, I grew up listening to dance music. So to actually have a hit song on a station you've been listening to your whole life and growing up. I grew up right here in Deer Park, not too far from here. So to actually be on this stage and have a radio station support my music, it's almost like the impossible dream where people say, come on, like, find a job, do something else. Like, it's a long shot. And really, it was a long shot. It took me 12 years to have a really substantial record on the radio. But if it wasn't for KTU, the rest of the country wouldn't have played it. So it's like Market One makes that impact, and then everybody else follows. So KTU has a lot to do with everything. So.
Amazing. Well, we can't wait to see what you guys bring tonight.
Oh, it's going to be great.
What did she say, Lucas?
She said, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, whoa. We can't wait to see you guys do your thing. Thank you guys so much for being part of our 25th anniversary.
Thank you.
for
And you know what,
having us.
Astra, thank you for being a part of our career for as long as you have.
Aw,
It means
thank
a
you.
lot.
Well, I love you guys.
I love you. Thank you.